Thomas back for another video, and today we'll be doing a review and unboxing of the Sony MDR-XB950 wireless headphones with extra bass. So just like anyone, we love our music. We want to take our music everywhere that we go. And we do a lot of traveling, sometimes we're on a plane for 8 and 16 hours. And we typically use these headphones here, which are pretty decent, but lack in the sound quality and actual isolation from the surrounding noise. We also have these headphones here, which is actually a DJ headphones, which have better sound quality, but the comfort isn't there. It is very uncomfortable. It does clamp really tight to your head. So to fill that void, we decided to pick up one of these Sony wireless headphones. Not only should this be comfortable and produce really good rich sound, but it's also wireless. So this should be a really good replacement for both of these headphones when we are actually traveling. So let's open this box and see what's inside. Okay, a few of the specs here. This thing does have a micro USB for charging, also a audio jack for non-Bluetooth devices. It is Bluetooth 4.0 compatible. Battery life lasts around 18 hours playback and 200 hours for standby. Besides that, the range is around 30 feet. That's typical for Bluetooth devices. And it does have a Qualcomm processor in there. Looks pretty good. And there's also a built-in microphone, obviously, to make and receive calls. All right, so let's get this unboxed. I'll be gentle with the box here. It looks fairly easy. All right, there you go. Just peel this off. Voila, wrapping is off. Open this little tab, lift this up, unfold this, and you have two tabs. You just pull it out. Sony logo with some, I guess some branding on there. Keep that right there. I'm guessing we just pull this out. Here you go. Put this box to the side for now. And here's your box. Like a flat black color, nothing special. And here you go. There's your headphones. Just kidding. All right, so another box in here, another tab of some sort. Look like there is some material in here. There's some padding on here to protect your headphones. And I hear it's very common that these things do break in shipping. So hopefully it's durable for the lifespan of our headphones. Some instruction manuals. Looks pretty cool, and looks like some cable. All right, here's your cable. You have both a USB to micro USB and a standard headphone jack. This one looks like it's, I was gonna say threaded, but it's not threaded. All right, that's all that was in here, was cable and some manuals. And here's your actual Sony wireless headphones right here. It looks pretty good. Let's take that out. All right, nothing else in here, just a cutout for it. I wish there was a carrying case or maybe a pouch for it, that'd be great. But here you go. Oh man, these things feel really good. It feels light, it doesn't feel that heavy. As I said, it might be really good when you have this on for long periods of time. Your head doesn't feel heavy or fatigued. The first thing I noticed is this incredible thick padding for these headphones. I mean, it's really soft. I would assume that this is real leather. It feels like real leather. The driver in here looks pretty big, and obviously this swivels left and right. It can go really flush, so you can mount this maybe in a carrying case if you did have one. So this does articulate a little bit. Besides that, you have maybe some stainless steel here, very flexible, with some of that same leather padding on here, and it's padded pretty well. Not too bad. You have a little bit of signage here saying it's wireless. You have some Sony and some Sony logos there. I think this looks like a near field communication or NFC logo. I don't know if you can pair it up that way. I didn't know that was a feature on this. Maybe there is. Besides that, right under it was where you have all your dials, switches, everything right here. You have a little jog wheel right here. It's spring loaded to the center position, and you can move this up or down. And that's for play, rewind, forward. Here's your volume control, plus increase, and your decrease volume button here. You have your power button on this side with your bass effect. You have a micro USB jack here, the input for your wired cord, and your microphone when you're making calls. So that's pretty good. I don't see any direction as far as left or right. Usually that's marked. Oh, it's marked under here. So under, you can see left or right. Okay, so far this feels pretty good. I'll put this on my head for the first time. I have a pretty big head. All right, so went to the first notch here. I just put it on, extended it, the first notch. And this feels pretty comfortable. It wraps around or over my ears. There's specific cutouts, not circular, but almost the same pattern as a typical ear. And that fits pretty comfortably. All right, for right now, there's some pretty good isolation. That's the issue that we had with these. These are also Sony headphones. These are circular. This is like pleather, very thin padding. And I don't know if you can see it, but the leather is already deteriorating just slightly. And these are very comfortable because they're so light, but they don't give you that much isolation. You can wear this in the airplane and you can still hear the engine noise. You can also hear, you know, kids crying in the back. So typical headphones, not as isolating. And then you have the other extreme right here. These are DJ headphones, so they provide really good isolation. And that's what they're supposed to do, isolate you from the music when you're DJing on the stage. These are pretty quiet. You have your full articulating, you know, ear muffs, but I can tell you from experience, using these for more than 20, 30 minutes, they really hurt your ears. So not the most comfortable headphone on the market. What can I say? This feels a lot premium, and hopefully it lasts. There's some plastic in here, and that's my concern. So let's power this up, pair it up to my cell phone, and see if all the commands will work. Hopefully this is already partially charged and we can try it out. So let's do that. Okay, so I got my cell phone right here. We are going to try to do this live and see how it pairs up, see how long it takes. Okay, so I got my OS4 here. I have the Bluetooth on. I'm going to power this on. It's on. You have this blue flashing light here and also an orange flashing light. Scan for actual Bluetooth devices. Maybe I should read this manual and go from there. So let's see what we got kicking here. All right, so I hold the power button for 7 seconds. Okay, now it shows up on my phone. Go figure. Hit the button. All right, so it says Bluetooth is connected. All right, so I think we are good. Let's go to Pandora and see if this sounds legit. Put this on my head and see how it sounds. Okay, this sounds pretty good.
I got to stop them from compelling you, girl. They just won't stop me from getting you.
That sounds good. All right, so I had the bass effect on. I'm sorry, off. I had it off the whole time, but it feels so comfortable. That was the default volume setting. We'll try here right now again. See if you can hear that. That's pretty good.
If I wrote you a symphony.
All right, that's with the bass off. I'll put it on again with the bass on and see if you hear a difference. All right, so it seems bass heavy even with the bass off. So this is what it sounds. This is what it sounds with the bass off.
Girl, you amaze me. Ain't gotta do nothing crazy.
Bass effect on.
So don't give away. So don't give away. So don't.
Okay, so once I put the bass on, I haven't heard it with the bass on yet, but I can feel the actual speakers or the driver shaking the headphones a little bit. So it's, I think, a noticeable difference. Let's see if I hear a difference here. Wow. Wow. These things are impressive. Let's see, can I pause it here? Holy cow. Okay, cool. So I can even pause it from right there, which makes sense, it's Bluetooth. Okay. I was actually looking at my phone to try to pause it, but I can pause it right there. That's good. All right, so initial impressions. These things are not bad at all. Just straight out the box, it sounds bass heavy. It sounds pretty good. Pretty good mids, a little bit flat on top with the highs, but decent enough highs. This headphone is known for the extra bass. I did put the bass on, put it over my head, and extremely noticeable increase in bass levels. That's cool if you like bass heavy music. The bass is obviously noticeable, but once you hit that button, it says bass effect on. That's the voice you hear in your headphones, and it, as you said, to me, it's an effect. This song was bass heavy to begin with, so it just seems almost like an overwhelming amount of bass in your music. But if that's what you want, this will do it. The next thing I noticed was I was trying to play with the volume control, and I think that had to have been the low setting or at least mid. I don't think I reached the max volume, but it was pretty loud. Man, that's impressive. Maybe I should try to make a call. This should be able to do telephone calls with the built-in microphone there. I don't think I can call anyone right now. Everyone's at work. It's like 12 o'clock. Probably won't call anyone, but I'm sure that works. I don't know if I can do voice commands, but it would be cool if I could do that. I don't know if this is gonna work with. I don't think it's listening though, continuously. Okay, Google. Holy crap, it works. How old is Bill Cosby? Okay, so it did work. If you look at my phone, it says, holy crap, it works. Let's try that one more time. Okay, Google. How old is Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby is 80 years old.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. So I don't know how this works on iOS devices, but this thing is continually listening for your commands. So you can use this with maybe I would think a Google Home or the commands on my cell phone. So there's a microphone built in here, and that's really cool because you can probably launch Pandora or any app, multiple apps for that matter, just by making a command. You can probably turn the volume up. You can do probably searches, check for the weather, check your email. Whatever Google now can do, you can probably do it with this microphone right here. And that's amazing because you could change tracks, but you can probably pull up your email. Whatever commands you can do, this is like a game changer. So I didn't know that was possible. That's another feature just due to technology and the fact that you have a microphone built into it. My impressions, it's pretty good. This is not a review on this headphone, but it does exactly what we bought it for, what we got it for. It falls right in between these two. This one clamps down too hard. This one is obviously built better than this cheap headphone. This one is genuine leather, but it just clamps down too hard. The sound quality is great on this one as well. This, on the other hand, is just very light. I must say though, just playing with it right now, it feels very toyish, but we've had it for a couple years and it's not broken, so it's still here. The leather is, well, it's not really leather. I can feel it right now. It feels like plastic, and that's deteriorating, but it still gives a decent sound. Now, this, on the other hand, this thing is just, this might be even a better quality leather than this headphone right here. So, really good product, and I'm thoroughly impressed. Very impressed by the performance thus far. So, on a scale of 1 to 5 loaves, I would give this a 4.5 loaves out of 5. 4.5. It works great. It sounds awesome. It does have near field communication, so I could easily pair this up with a phone just by tapping on it, and it would pair, which is really convenient. That's just a sign of technology. You have Bluetooth built into it, you have a microphone. The control seems very great, and I'm not even used to it as of now. The battery life is pretty good. It says 18 hours. I'll try to see if that works. I think the longest flight in the world right now is at 18 hours. So this should get you through a whole flight from takeoff to landing, and that's pretty good. The only thing I would probably complain about is just the bass level. The increase from it being off to on is significantly different. It's kind of overwhelming, overpowering, but besides that, it's almost perfect. Lightweight, I really like it. It looks like a good design. It doesn't look cheap or cheesy. It's available in various colors, blue, red, white, and this one obviously is black, so very low key. I just wish it came with the case, and that's another thing that probably takes it a half star away. For a headphone this expensive, maybe this should be a case, a protective case to store this. Besides that, it looks like a good headphones, and I highly recommend it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, reviews on electronic devices, or any kind of device for that matter, leave a comment down below. Hit the like button, guys, if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, peace.